insanely cross-corroborated than if it is a plan. I'm going to put makeup on myself and take pictures throughout years and just sit on it for years. While having this imaginary life run parallel to it.
If you thought that the Depp-Heard drama had been settled once and for all, then this new leaked audio clip might make you rethink. The $50 million defamation trial had come to an end, and the court ruled that the Rum Diary actress needed to pay $10.35 million for damaging Johnny's reputation. However, Heard and her team claimed that she absolutely could not afford to pay such a huge amount. This declaration caused a public outrage who were still not over the fact that the actress tried to misuse her womanhood and charged Depp with false allegations. And while the public was upset with Amber's negligence to pay, new reports have surfaced online, adding fuel to the fire. An audio clip is leaked where Amber is heard scheming against Depp. So, what exactly was the actress preparing to do to entrap Depp? Let's find out. Lately, it has been revealed that Amber was setting the traps for Johnny since 2015 and was planning different scenarios to show herself as the perfect victim and Depp as the wrongdoer in front of the whole world. Amber's revelations and accusations in the audio disclosed the shocking reality of how the actress was trying to drag down Depp from the beginning, and although the real victim was revealed, it looks like Amber and her team are still trying to turn the tables. Along with the leaked audio, it also has been discovered that soon after the verdict, Amber and her attorneys were planning to appeal and request for a new trial. From the new audio revelation to the filing for a new motion, we are going to break down all the details about the actress, her plan to frame Johnny Depp, and her team's attempt to declare the verdict as mistrial and hold a new one. Depp and Heard's high-profile defamation trial ended on June 1st when the jury announced its verdict that Amber was to be held liable for the cost of wrecking Depp's private and social life. The jury found that in the 2018 op-ed, which Heard wrote in the Washington Post, the actress had defamed Johnny in 3 different points. I spoke up against SV and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. The jury established that the op-ed's headline was written deliberately so that whoever was reading it would know that Amber was talking about Depp. They also concluded the same verdict for the other 2 statements written in the Post, which Johnny claimed were deceptive and derogatory. Then 2 years ago, I became a public figure representing DA, and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out, and I had the rare vantage point of seeing in real time how institutions protect men accused of AB. The jury also found that through his lawyer Adam Waldman's op-ed, Depp defamed Heard, for which he had to pay $2 million in compensatory damages to Amber but no punitive damages. Heard claimed that the op-ed was defamatory towards her, and through her protest, the jurors marked only one line in the essay as verbal criticism. Quite simply, this was an ambush, a hoax. This statement by Adam Waldman was found to be acting as an agent for Mr. Depp. After the verdict was announced, Amber shared her disappointment through the media, stating that the ruling ultimately hurt other women and sets back the clock to a time when a woman who spoke up and spoke out could be publicly shamed. She also said, "I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence, and sway of my ex-husband." On the other hand, Depp, who was in the UK when the final judgment was declared, said, "The jury gave me my life back. I hope that my quest to have the truth be told will have helped others, men or women, who have found themselves in my situation, and that those supporting them never give up." And now, a source has revealed that Amber had plans to appeal the verdict, perhaps because she couldn't pay Depp the damage money due to financial difficulties. A spokesperson of Heard said, "As stated in yesterday's congressional hearings, you don't ask for a pardon if you are innocent, and you don't decline to appeal if you know you are right." Amber's lawyer Elaine Bridhoft also made it clear while she appeared on the Today Show for an interview that the actress has some excellent grounds to appeal. As for her opinion on the verdict, Elaine said, "It's a horrible message. It's a setback, a significant setback, because that's exactly what it means. Unless you pull out your phone and you video your spouse or your significant other damaging you, effectively you won't be believed." Elaine blamed the social media, claiming in a roundabout way that the jurors were influenced by the public's opinion and based on that released a verdict that horribly affected her client.
They went home every night. They have families. The families are on social media. We had a 10-day break in the middle because of the judicial conference. There's no way they couldn't have been influenced by it. And it was horrible.
Upon being asked about whether or not Amber could appeal, Elaine replied that her client is planning to do so.
Oh, absolutely. And she has some excellent grounds for it. We even had tried to get the UK judgment in to dismiss his case because he already had his shot. And that's one of the issues, but also a number of the evidentiary issues. There was so much evidence that did not come in.
According to Heard's attorney, there was a lack of evidence from their side, which they couldn't present to the jury, but after the final verdict, they are trying to bring those proofs to the court, including the UK judgment of 2020, where Depp had initially lost. But why did Amber and her team wait for such a long time to bring in the UK court case? Many speculate that this is nothing but once again a defamatory act towards Depp, who finally had his win and whose victory Amber couldn't appreciate. Elaine also corroborated that the actress cannot pay Depp the $10.4 million judgment, following which later in an interview, Depp's attorney hinted that his client would be fine without any damage compensation. Depp's lawyer Benjamin Chew responded to Elaine's statement saying that the trial was never about the money for Johnny. During an interview with Good Morning America, Benjamin Chew was asked if his client would agree with Amber's settlement where she would not appeal the case in exchange for him waiving monetary damages. Benjamin replied that it might happen and said, "We obviously can't disclose any attorney-client communications, but as Mr. Depp testified and as we both made clear in our respective closings, this was never about money for him. This was about restoring his reputation, and he's done that." Meanwhile, a month after the verdict and Heard's attorney claiming to appeal, it came forward what exactly Amber was planning to do to reverse the circumstances. Amber's attorneys filed a 43-page memorandum with the court asking the jury to dismiss the complaint or order a new trial. As per some reports, the documents filed in the first week of July made allegations against Depp's victory, claiming that the jury's verdict, along with over $10 million damage money granted to Johnny, was not backed by proper evidence. The new motion filed by Heard and her team also submitted a claim regarding one of the jurors who faked his information and sat on the trial. According to Heard's lawyers, the alleged juror was never called for jury duty and was wrongly seated in the trial. The new motion filed claimed that juror number 15 was not the individual summoned for jury duty on April 11, 2022, and therefore was not part of the jury panel and could not have properly served on the jury at this trial. Therefore, a mistrial should be declared and a new trial ordered. Soon, fans of Depp and supporters from across the globe took it to social media to express their thought on Amber's plan to appeal. A Twitter user wrote, "Trying to figure out she can afford to appeal the verdict when she can't even pay her lawyers. She needs to let it go." Another person said, "Her saying that she wants to move on and that Johnny should too, only to appeal the decision, is very telling." Looks like Amber really can't move on from Depp or even let him be in peace, as the actress is constantly getting exposed for her plans to frame Johnny. The shocking audio clip, which we earlier talked about, was one of the early pieces of evidence as it was recorded following the former couple's divorce. In the resurfaced clip, Amber could be heard saying, "It is insanely cross-corroborated, then it is a plan of I'm going to put makeup on myself and take pictures throughout the years and just sit on it for years. That while having this imaginary life run parallel to it. Do you understand?" Soon after, Amber can be heard talking about her appearance on James Corden's show, saying that she needs to cancel it due to the marks on her face. In the audio, Amber also talked about taking legal actions, expressing these exact words. "In this case, which I will have, it will be criminal as well because I cannot go on signing and file without filing a police statement first." The social media users and the public following everything from day one of the trial are no fools to understand what kind of act the actress is putting up here. To Amber, Depp was the perfect choice for a victim behind closed doors and an accuser in front of the world, as the actor had a troubled past. She tried to use Johnny's drug intake and alcoholic behavior in her favor, along with his masculinity, to discourage the actor by telling him to expose himself as a victim of DV and see how many people believe. The 31-minute audio recording included Amber's infamous mockery where she says, "Tell people it was a fair fight and see what the jury and the judge thinks. Tell the world, Johnny. Tell them I, Johnny Depp, I am a victim too of DV. You know, it's a fair fight and see how many people believe or side with you." And now, when Depp had finally revealed himself as the victim, Amber got to see the millions of supports for Johnny and barely a few for her. The audio clip showed how Heard was setting up her plans for such a long time, and many believe that in the coming days, much other evidence like this will continue to expose the actress. We hope you enjoyed this video. Now, Brad Pitt accuses Angelina Jolie of sabotaging him. Click here to find out.